Hello YouTube, today is Thursday, May 12th, and I'm back up here in Attalla again on my bicycle. And so there's some things I missed in my last video where I biked around Attalla. Now I'm going to put in this one. So this is the Attalla City Park. When I did cross country back in middle school, we used to run up here to Attalla City Park. And I remember having a few picnics up here with my family, like one or two of them. I know in the not summertime, the winter time when it rains a lot, this area floods really bad. I guess because that creek floods. And then here's a sign. I'll show the sign too. Yep, Attalla City Park, right off of Highway 77, I think. This road goes down by Walmart that way. So, and Attalla High School is back that way, like over there, that way somewhere. That's where Attalla High School is. Then up this way, well actually, if you see that beige building over there, that's the warehouse. And while I was living here, probably about a good, I don't know how long ago it was, about a good couple of years ago, it actually caught on fire and burned. We actually got out of school for that. And I used to ride my bike up here to check on the progress of that every day, because you know it's kind of like a big event for Attalla. I'm glad nobody was hurt, but they actually called in like fire patrol from like several counties, some in Georgia. But there it is, the warehouse. This is the road that goes into Attalla's industrial park, down that way. Got all those stores right there. See that? There we go. Used to be a nice place down there to get glass, like windows from. We got a lot of glass there for just around the house. This place here has been through a lot of things. It's changed hands a lot. It used to be a church, and then a few restaurants. As you can see, crawfish, shrimp, gumbo, crab, and lobster on the window still. I don't know if it's still like that now, or if it's just abandoned. I have no idea. Yeah, it's that building up there, the warehouse. It's not that building. That building right there is where the warehouse fire was. As you can see, right there, it's Johnson's Giant Food. That's like a grocery store, kind of like a Publix. They don't really sell anything else besides groceries. But there's also a railroad track up here too. You gotta be careful, don't want any trains to come by and run me over. So you can see it says Johnson's Giant Foods. I believe that's what it's called, the whole name, Johnson's Giant Foods. See, I'll zoom up on it, but you can see the Johnson's name up there. That's been there for a long time. They, well, it used to be, I think, in a slightly different location, but that's been there for a long time. I remember shopping there when I lived here. And several of my friends have worked there too, throughout the time. I would go over there into it, but I don't want to cross this road with my bicycle. There's no crosswalks. And there's a view of the warehouse again that burned. This is 77 and that's 11, Highway 11 right there at the crossroads. As far as I know, Johnson's Giant Foods back that way is actually not a chain. At least if it is, it's not very many. I think it's just an Attalla, Gadsden area kind of thing. Now I could be wrong, there may be more, but I think that's just a locally owned business, the Johnson family. I guess that's who they are. But they do a pretty good business actually. I mean, it's a very nice store fixed up inside. All kinds of groceries that you'd ever need. I'll put the address to it in my description down below. And maybe sometime in the future I should, you know, walk in there or walk up closer to it. I was on my bicycle today. I didn't really want to cross this busy road and the railroad tracks and all that. That seemed kind of dangerous. Because those railroad tracks are still being used. You can actually hear the trains from my house. Here. And sometimes, if you're the unlucky person, the train will stop on the track. And you have to just wait there until it starts moving again. There's this again. I don't know if this is open or not. I have no idea. I think one time it's called the Blue Plate. One time it was called the Blue Plate one time. And like I said, it's been a church too. But I made it back up here to Attalla City Park. Kind of an interesting kind of walk up there. I never have actually walked up that way to Johnson as well. Up there to the railroad tracks. Whenever I used to do cross country, we would run a 5K as a practice route, and we run through the park, this park right here, and then we run up to campsite, the neighborhood nearby here, which is basically right over there. Like if this canopy wasn't here and that hill wasn't there and all those buildings, you could basically see it. And we run on Old Case Road in front of the high school, and then turn on Jones going up toward Walmart, and then turn right on Burke, run all the way down Burke until we got to Lee, turn right on Lee, then run all the way down to Wood, and turn right on Wood, and make it back to the high school. But yeah, here's Attalla City Park. Got some playground equipment here, some swings, this nice bridge, this creek. So here we go, look at this. Here's this good view off the bridge here. There's some current flowing. Goes up that way. There's a fallen tree up there. And then this way, the water comes under the bridge and goes under Highway 77 up there. I don't know where it goes after that. And there's some more playground stuff over here, monkey bars and swings. on the other side of this bridge. That's on the other side of the creek. There's playground equipment on both sides of the creek, there and there. I'm not exactly sure when this park was actually founded, but it's been here for a long time, like a very long time. Like I say, it always flooded so bad too in the winter time. Whenever it would rain, it flooded really bad, and it was like, you know, basically underwater almost. Because look how down lower, look how much lower it is than the actual road up there. And then also you got this creek here that could flood. One thing about Attalla, or at least Camp Cybert area, and this surrounding area, it was the army base for World War II, and I guess I don't know why, but they brought in a bunch of clay and just completely covered the area with clay. And every time it rains from now on, water will not seep through that clay. It has to naturally evaporate or run off somewhere. Whereas in Florida, water can seep through the sand pretty well, unless the sand becomes waterlogged or completely filled with water, which rarely ever happens. And I know one time when we were living here, it snowed a really big snow. It was like, boy, it was actually a really big snow. We got out of school again for that, because we have snow days here in Alabama, and this whole park was covered in snow. This whole area. And I remember specifically getting up on this hill right there and rolling up a big snowball, like this huge big snowball. Just kept rolling it, and then just letting go of it and let it roll down until it hit this flat area road. And it stayed there for a long time. You could drive by and see this big snowball until finally it just melted. Here's the behind of the Board of Education. And then this, I read the sign a while ago, whatever it said. It was like something center, the Attalla Life Center or something like that. And there's a rec center over there, recreation center, which I've shown all that in my previous video. But I guess on to our next stop then. So see you in a few minutes. My next stop, well, it's actually not really a stop. I'm not really gonna stop by. Is this Attalla Fire Hall up here. You know, it's not the most spectacular thing in the world. Not like Attalla City Park, but it is kind of interesting because this fire hall actually used to be sitting closer to the corner. It's a brick building, and then they tore that down and they built this more modern one. Then up there, it's like that building right up there is now like alternative school, I think. At least it used to be. And then it used to be like a recruiting center for like the military. Of course, I think it changed. They used to have a big tank sitting out front. They moved the tank. And then they have like a volunteer fire rescue. You see like an old ambulance right there. It's not really been used in a while. They used to have some other cars. I think those are gone now. As you can see, there's the Attalla water tower over there. I'll zoom up on that when I edit this video. But I remember seeing that all the time. I'm coming up on another thing I was going to show. So, you know, all the time in this neighborhood there are slabs. It's like where old barracks used to sit, and there's actually one barracks building still standing, and that's it. I'll show it. Somebody actually owns this property, like I said, so I can't really like go up to it, but these are like the last barracks left standing. They've been through a lot. They're pretty old. So I'll show them. Here comes the second pass by. once those fall down and are gone, then all the barracks will be just a memory then. But yeah, I was actually surprised that some of those are still standing from like 1940s. And I got one last stop for this video. So see you at that stop. So I'm here at my house now. I can't give away the exact address, but it's close by to everything I was biking to. So one thing I was going to show is, yeah, the grass has not been mowed. Oh god, there's a bunch of bugs. But so that slab right there, that was the slab of an old army barrack that was on the property. Not the barrack itself, just a slab. And so once, you know, my parents moved in, they actually built the house. And once they moved in, that slab served a good purpose for a workshop. And this has been built up since, but this all here is original slab from whenever it was the army base. Here's the old drainage pipe right there. Right there, yep. And it's, you know, I mean, but yeah, it serves its purpose just fine. It really does. It's kind of cracked up in certain places, but hey, it's just a workshop. But yeah, and then we think this barrack was a latrine. We think. Not exactly sure. And here's some more of it over there across the fence right there. But yeah, here's all that slab right there. All of it. One thing that's special about this is that my first ever YouTube video that I ever uploaded was of this grotto right here. This is the first ever video I ever uploaded on YouTube. It's the grotto. And for those of you who have not seen it, I'll put the link in the description. Of course, that's before I start speaking in my video, so I'll kind of do a quick little tour here. This is like a fire pit. It's like a volcano. Smoke comes out the top. You can kind of see up there. There we go. We've had a lot of cookouts there, and you got these racks here. You put your grill right there, you grill in there, or you grill down there. Just depends on how much heat you want. This is a moat. It was gonna be filled up with like clear chlorinated water to kind of wait around in. Of course, we moved away, so we kept the house, but we moved away, so we didn't have time to work on it. Still, then you got all this rock here. This is all stucco and wood framing underneath. I'm sure you can kind of see some of it. Yeah. And but yeah, and then in here, of course, it's not hooked up. Oh, it is hooked up. Is the hot tub. Let me cut this lights on. There's that. And come on now. Or whatever. So as you can see, hot tub. It's still got water in there. And then in here, there's a shower. Look at these jets too. See that? These jets. Now it is pretty private, so nobody's gonna look in. Because look, if you're standing in here, I mean, somebody has to really be like peering over the fence so that you can see you in here. But then of course we have all kinds of things hidden out through here. We have, well, we got plants. So those are fake plants. They're not real. And then there were some LED lights up in there, like some red LED lights that would change colors. These icicle lights, let's see, is there a switch for those things? I guess it looks better at nighttime. But let's see if I can get these kind of spider webs here. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. Those, yeah. You can barely see it, but they're blue. They go all the way around the hot tub. Looks better at nighttime. There's a TV out there. We had like a DVD player out here. We come out here and sit in the hot tub and watch movies and TV shows. Then like throughout the grotto, there's things that are hidden in here. There's, let me figure out something. Well, that's not really hidden. That's just kind of our towel hanger things. Let's see. Let me see if I can find. They are hidden. Wow. Well, you can see on the breaker box, which is kind of camouflaged, there's like some shells and some fossils and whatever. And then there's some other things, rocks, a geode, some other rocks. Then there's the back side of the spire and the moat. The cool thing about this grotto, one of the cool things, is that, let me cut this off, is that, and cut these off, is that this spire here, you can actually climb this. Like, these are like handholds that are crafted to like put your foot on and climb up. I'll climb up, hang on. See, look at that. Now on top of the grotto here, there's a spire. Rest of the backyard, there's the fire pit right there with the volcano. But yeah, that's our bedrooms up in there. But yeah, I thought it'd be kind of interesting to kind of show how this looked. Everything. Let me get back down, hang on. I'm back down now. Anyways, I'll put a link to the other video down below, and I think I should do a more in-depth video of this soon, or eventually sometime, I'm not sure. But yeah, you know, we've got a lot of use out of the fire pit and climbing the spire, this thing right here. The hot tub, we've used it a little bit, and then of course this bridge here, my dad built this bridge. You can kind of look down under there. But anyways, I guess that's take it away, Hayden. Have a great day. Be seeing you.